Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 4th through the 10th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so what we have coming up for Monday for you, Sagittarius, is we have the Queen of Cups. Yay. Okay, so Sagittarius, this just means that on Monday, you are going to be allowing yourself to feel some emotions. You're going to be able to express these emotions. Whenever the time is appropriate, you're going to be able to release these emotions. And Sagittarius, I'm feeling like this is a good thing. I'm feeling like these are pleasurable emotions. I'm feeling like for 90% of you, this is going to be something coming up on Monday that is going to be making you feel very happy, very proud. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is a family situation with children or with siblings. For those of you that doesn't apply to, I still feel like you have something coming up on Monday that is going to be making you feel very happy and very proud and very expressive of those emotions. So that's a really nice day coming up for you, Sagittarius. Yay! Now, Tuesday, what we have coming up is we have the Justice card, and we have the Justice card in reverse. So, what I feel like is going on Tuesday for you, Sagittarius, is somebody is looking at you and evaluating your emotions and the outcomes of your actions and your actions. This kind of card comes up if somebody is evaluating you for a job. Maybe you've got applications out. Or maybe if you're dating somebody and somebody is evaluating you and trying to decide, well, do I really want to spend the rest of my life with this person? Should I pop the question? That type of thing. So this can also be like if somebody's evaluating, well, should I ask this person to move in with me? Or, anything along those lines. Now, this can also be work related. This can be family related. This can be something where there's been an incident in the family and people are trying to sort out what was the real deal here? What were the real motivations and all of that kind of stuff. But this is just a card that says that there are some people that are just really looking at you, your motivations, your actions, and trying to figure out, if they, how they want to, I don't want to say handle or deal with you, but what they want to do about you. Do they want to promote you? Do they want to hire you? Do they want to take the relationship with you to the next level? Whatever it is, whoever it is that's looking at you, they're really thinking seriously about making you bigger, a bigger part of their life or a bigger part of their company or what have you. Okay, so that's Tuesday. Wednesday, what you have showing up is you have the Star. And I really like the Star card. The Star card to me has kind of morphed in meaning, and right now it's at this place where it's where you're really starting to find yourself and find what feels good to you and find who you really are. And so, this is not something that happens in the snap of the fingers or overnight, because we're very dynamic. We're always changing as human beings. But when this card is coming up on Wednesday, what I'm feeling like for you, Sagittarius, is you're really, you're exploring new things that you haven't explored before and discovering that you like some things that you maybe never had considered or had opportunity to do before. And now you're finding out that you really enjoy those. And so this is a really fun, exciting, dynamic card that really talks about getting to know yourself better and enjoying that process. Now on Thursday, what we have coming up is a little different energy. This is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords just tells me that you've got a lot of frustration coming in on Thursday. And the reason for that frustration is because there's a project that you're working on with other people where everybody is supposed to have the same target or the same goal. And so, you would think that with multiple people working on this project, it would be able to just clip right along and get to the finished end of it. But the problem is that everybody seems to have a different agenda about how to get from point A to point B. And this is really causing the wheels to just spin on this project and not get any forward momentum here. So this is something that is a little bit of a drain on energy and definitely very frustrating that you're dealing with on Thursday. Now on Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins to me talks about work, And what you have to know about me and work is work can be one of two things. I have two definitions for work. Work is that thing that you do to make a living, unless you're lucky and you do something like me, which this is not work, this is just what I love to do. But for most people, work is that thing that you do to make a living. But also, work can come in as those things that we're doing to improve our character. So maybe if you're working with a therapist, or maybe you're doing your own spiritual healing, or maybe you're doing meditation on a certain character trait of your own, or whatever it may be, where you're working on making yourself more likable to yourself. You're working on your own character. So work can come in either one of those ways whenever I'm reading. And so with the work card coming up on Friday, that tells me that you are working. So you're either actually going and clocking in, or running your company, or doing whatever it is that you do to make a living, or you are working on your character. And I'm feeling like for most of you Sagittarius, there's something coming up that is going to have you working on your character on Friday. I feel like yeah, I'm just feeling a real sense of dug-in determination from you on Friday. So this would be like maybe somebody would decide, you know what, I've had enough with drinking. I'm not doing that anymore. Or smoking. Maybe you're getting gluten out of your diet, whatever. But there's something going on as far as character. Maybe you've decided, you know what, I didn't realize that I lied so much. I'm going to start telling the truth all the time. So there's something going on with character improvement for most of you on Friday. For some of you, it's just going to be regular everyday work is going to be like the big focus of your day. But for most of you, I'm feeling like this has more to do with character improvement. Now, on Saturday, what we have coming up is the Knight of Coins. This is an interesting card to come up on Saturday. Knight of Coins, typically to me, when that comes up, what it means is you're being very diligent about your income. So, if you're scheduled to go to work, you're being at work at the scheduled time. You're doing what's expected of you. You're making sure that you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's so that you're going to be paid your full amount whenever the time comes. Now, the other thing that the Knight of Coins can talk about is it can talk about keeping that budget going, keeping that budget intact. So this can be talking about on Saturday that you're going to be working very hard to make sure that your money stretches as far as you want it to stretch to stay within your budget. So either you're going to be going to work and being very diligent about the work that you do, or you're going to be working very hard to make sure that the budget does what it needs to do. I have had this card come up on days when people were literally writing out the checks to pay the bills or sending online bill pay, either way. So that could be what this card is indicating too, is just really looking at everything and taking care of it financially. Okay, so Sunday, what we have showing up is we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, when it's right side up, not my favorite card. This is talking about injuries to the heart. So, Sagittarius, what are we talking about here? I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this has to do with friendship. It feels like you're going to have some friends who are going to be really, really, really gut-wrenchingly honest with you on Sunday. And for some of you, they're going to be talking to you about something about you that they're going to be really honest with as they see it from their perspective. For some of them, it's going to be about something that they've done, and they're going to want to come clean to you, and it's just not going to be very easy to hear because whatever it is that they did has an emotional impact on you. So, but I'm feeling like for most of you Sagittarius, whatever this is coming from a friend or a close friend, typically a close friend actually. For a few of you, we're looking at things from partners, and typically that's what this card would be indicating, is something happening from a partner, but I'm not getting that so much. I'm not saying that none of you will have news from a partner that is heart-wrenching, but for the majority of you, what I'm feeling like is that this is something coming in from a friend on Sunday. All right, so Sagittarius, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you look around a little, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, then go ahead and get a hold of me. We will schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. And for everybody else, I'll see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.